What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. I have told you guys for several months now that Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies is becoming more interested, apparently, in being the Al Capone of Memphis rather than a superstar basketball player focusing on his business. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know who he's hanging with. I've read some things, but the direction in which he's going, I'm assuming he's influenced by the rap culture. But I'm just going to say this. I don't like where this is going. It's accelerating. I don't like the fact that the media is not talking about this. They've been avoiding talking about this. This is getting seriously out of hand. Seriously out of hand. Seriously. Okay, this is a whole nother level. An entire nother level of this so-called, gangster shit. All right? So if you haven't heard, several members of the Pacers traveling party felt threatened from a weapon that has a beam on it aimed at them. So this is the story. According to The Athletic, acquaintances of Ja Morant aggressively confronted members of the Pacers traveling party, and later someone in a slow-moving SUV, which Morant was riding in, trained a red laser on them. The two members of the traveling party who spoke to The Athletic said that they did not see who shined the laser from the SUV. They also don't know if the laser was attached to a gun, but they believed it was. A Pacers security guard in the loading area at the time remarked, "That's 100% a gun." One person who was present said, quote, "We felt we were in grave danger." The two sources who spoke to The Athletic requested anonymity because they feared retribution from those who confronted them. They said they considered filing a report with police, but decided against it for the same reason. The Pacers did alert the NBA, and league spokesperson Mike Bass told The Athletic that the league probed the matter. Man, like I said before, man, I just don't know what to think, man. It's one thing, when he was allegedly beating up a teenager because, supposedly he threw a basketball at you. Whatever. That's all right. Then, it's the threatening of people who do anything that upsets you. Now you're going around doing all that shit. Well, I tell you one thing. You got to be careful with when you do shit like that, because you're going to run into somebody who's really about that life, and they're not playing with your ass. They're not going to be playing with you. And you're going to throw your fucking life away behind wanting to be a motherfucking gangster. You're going to throw your whole career away because you want to be a gangster. And by the way, Ja Morant isn't playing tonight. So you got to wonder whether he's really hurt or whether this is some type of other situation, some disciplinary measure when he's not really, it's not going to be publicly said as such. I don't know. He's quickly becoming, it's funny, because John Morant was once one of my favorite players, but he's quickly becoming one of my, I just, whatever, man. You can just see where this shit is headed, man. This motherfucker full of himself. This is what happens when you surround yourself with people who are yes men. A lot of these motherfuckers are really ingrained in this rap culture shit. These motherfuckers become delusional because they got money. They think they about that life. He probably has some sort of feelings of inadequacy because he grew up in a good environment. He didn't grow up in the hood. He grew up in from what I could tell, was a good neighborhood. He lives in a good neighborhood. This nigga don't live in the fucking streets. He don't live in the hood. Nigga, what's wrong with you? This is people like him and Ben Simmons and some of these other dudes that doing this stupid shit, man. This is why people don't feel sorry for these dudes. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If something stupid happens, if some shit wind up happening, man, and he's in the middle of it, man, I don't expect no sympathy from me. Don't expect no sympathy from a lot of people, man. It's fucked up. But he want to be Al Capone.